Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Come on, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Today, I want to just share something with you along your way to wherever it is you're trying to get to. You know, everybody has a different definition for success, and I'm not here to tell you what yours should be. I mean, please pursue whatever you think success is. Aim as high as you can, though. That's for sure. My father used to say all the time, I'm sure you all have heard it in different variations, but he used to always say, aim for the moon, just in case you miss, you'll still be amongst the stars. Just say that to me all the time. So that always was in me to aim high. Now, he wasn't saying aim with the intent to miss. He was just saying aim in case you miss, you'll still be amongst the stars. If you aim for the moon. But if you just aim for that first floor window and you miss it, you know, usually run into some type of wall and nothing happens. You slither down. You know, in my book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, I told people that men love three ways. They profess, they provide, they protect. And that's the core essence of a man's love. Well, there's some other P's in life, too. The number one thing you have to understand about trying to be successful, and I guess I call this the 4 P's. I may come up with 5 along the way. I don't know. I'm just talking as it's given to me. So I'm gonna start by saying that these are the 4 P's of success that you have to get ready for. Number 1 is pressure. A lot of it is applied by the circumstance of what you're trying to go for and what you're trying to do. But a lot of it also is self-imposed pressure. It's what you put on yourself to make it. It's a sense of urgency. It's a sense of necessity. But pressure is the first thing I want you to be ready for. And pressure comes in a lot of different forms, but it's going to be pressure. There's an old saying that pressure busts a pipe. See, that's why most people turn around, because of the pressure of trying to be successful. I want you to get it in your mind that it is going to be a pressurized situation on your rise to the top. Pressure. But understand that is what it is not going to change. That's it. Prepare yourself. Get ready for there to be pressure. The second thing I want you to understand is when you receive this pressure, you have to persist. You got to stay at it. You got to develop a doggedness. There's a song out that says, why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. That's a funny line in that song, because really I was thinking about it one day. I was humming it, and it occurred to me. It said, why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. And, you know, now you could take it in the literal sense that a cat chases the dog because it's innately it's in his spirit that cats and dogs are a lot of times enemies. Now, people have pets and have proven that if you show love on both sides, they can exist, and that happens too. But naturally, innately, when your cat goes by a dog and your dog don't recognize them, there's some barking going on. I'm talking about just walking through the neighborhood or something. So, but the reason that this dog is so persistent towards this cat is just because it's in him. It's innately in him. And what I'm saying to you, just using that as an analogy, is that you got to be persistent in that you got to develop some dog in you now, because pressure takes some fighting back. See, if you don't fight back against pressure, pressure busts a pipe. So what you think it'll do to you? Pressure crack walls. Pressure causes explosions. So if you don't fight back to hold it in, you understand? Pressure does most people in. This simple thing called pressure. The weight of what it feels like to want to be successful every single day, over and over and over and over and over. It's just too much pressure. People crack. You got to persist. You have to persist. The thought of giving up can come, but you got to get it out. You got to persist. The next thing I want you to think about is another something that I've been thinking about for years and learned for years. It's called perseverance. To persist means to insist. The key word in persist is insist. You must insist that this is going to happen. Now, the persist, I'm assuming, means it's a proaction. It's some type of proaction that you go towards it to make it, persist. You got to be persistent. You got to be constantly at it. You're insisting that it happens. You got to be constantly at it. But the next thing I want you to remember is perseverance. Perseverance is important. Perseverance means that when you've done your best, when you've persisted, when you're fighting back against the pressure, perseverance simply means I'm going to hang in here. If a crack come in the pipe, I'm going to hang in there. If the pipe bust, I'm going to keep going. If I got to put duct tape, mud, whatever I got to put on this thing, man, I'm going to use perseverance. I'm going to stay with it no matter what. So we looking at the three things again. You got to understand that it's going to be pressure, that you're going to have to persist. Key word in persist is insist. You have to insist that no matter what the pressure is, I'm going to stay with it. But then perseverance, if it goes wrong, man, you got to get in there and keep fighting. But then, Lord have mercy, nothing helps you handle the 3 P's better than the 4th P. You got to pray. You got to use prayer. You got to talk to God. You got to use faith. You got to have some conferences with him late at night, early in the morning, in the middle of the afternoon, when you're on the train, when you're driving. You got to talk to God, man. You got to get yourself some help along the way. Nothing is bigger than prayer. There is nothing bigger than prayer. Prayer will help you overcome the pressure. Prayer will help you stay persistent. And Lord have mercy, prayer will help you persevere. Them is the 4 P's. God gave that to me. I'm passing it on.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Live in living color, vivid, all that. I just want to say this. I've been watching all the events on TV. I go between CNN and Fox. I'm keeping up with the impeachment and everything. And even though this is a tragic moment of history for this country, it really, really is, the invading, the storming of the Capitol and all like that. If I'm just being honest with everybody, it is absolute must-see TV. I'm talking about popcorn, everything. I'm just sitting here, just watching it. This fool getting impeached for the second time. I mean, history.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
In our lifetime, we've never seen an event like this, storming of supposed to be a statue of democracy being stormed by a group of militia, terrorists, local terrorists, and the president of the United States getting impeached for the second time. It's just all too much, and I just wanted to say that. Just popcorn for everybody. It's a lot. And I'm just so glad. Man. Anyway, Shirley Strawberry.
And Republicans, voted to impeach him as well. Good morning, Steve.
Yes, sir. Carla Farrell.
Good morning, Steve. Yep, second impeachment, 2 times.
What you say, Junior?
He said it was going to be a historical presidency. He wasn't lying.
Okay.
Yeah. Nephew Tommy.
In the building, 7 days away. He got to go.
No, man, I'm really like watching this thing because you know that the impeachment can happen within 100 days after he's out of office.
Yeah.
Right.
President-elect Joe Biden even laid it out. He said we could do half Senate confirmations or cabinet confirmations, and then the other half, the Senate can do the impeachment trial.
Yeah, y'all do what y'all want to do. But if 10 senators in the House joined, that could send a signal to what could happen in the Senate. And McConnell has already said he's not ruling out impeachment. I think the real Republicans want to rid themselves of Trump and get their party back lined up so they can have some semblance of a real party. But this Trumpism is a waste of energy. He's lied to these people. And all Republicans that voted for Trump are not climbing walls. Let's just understand that part of it. It's not that, you can vote for Trump if you like, but once you start storming the Capitol, your ass got to go to prison.
You do.
Yeah, but there's the Republican Party and then there's the Trumpism, the Trump Party. So
they're
it's two
different.
different things. Yeah,
they're different.
Yeah. You heard
but
some of their
those are the
speeches.
embracing real militia groups and white supremacists and all of that. Yeah. And then it's some that's in the Trumpism party that's that way too. Now.
Wow.
But okay, let's have a good show today.
In which we live now.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a good show today. Though, watch this.
Yes. Yes, we are. All right, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour. Get ready. Ask the CLO is up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in trending headlines, Donald Trump becomes the first president in the history of the United States of America to be impeached twice. Yesterday, it was an historic impeachment. The hearings in the House, Democrats charged the president with incitement of insurrection for his role in the attack on the Capitol. Senator Mitch McConnell is in favor of impeachment, but will he bring the Senate back early for an impeachment trial is the real question.
No, he's not going to do that. Not at all. He's going to wait. They come back on the 19th. But they can't get this done in a day.
And I want Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to be in. I don't want to keep talking about Trump while they're, just getting in their first 100 days.
Hey,
Yeah.
They can have the trial. They can do whatever they need to do. Let's just work on the Biden administration and get this pandemic under control. Too many people that are dying every single day.
I agree. That's the most important thing. And then right after that, I want him convicted.
We've been talking about this man for what, 5-6 years now, Trump?
Right after we get healed, I'm going to need some conviction. Him and all them hillbillies climbing that wall. I need all them in prison.
Walk out.
Well, we're going to talk about it all morning long, of course. Let's switch gears now. It is time for Ask the CLO. All right, this one is from Willie in Mobile, Alabama. Willie's, listen now. Willie says, I'm a married man, and my wife and I love to joke around about a hall pass if we ever ran into our favorite actor. Well, my wife has taken it too far because she's in love with you, Mr. CLO. That's what Willie said. She's constantly stalking your IG page, and yesterday when she was on the phone with her girlfriend, she detailed everything she would do to you if she met you. I know it would never happen since she's up to 175 pounds now. Really, Willie? But I get very jealous. I told her that I do the same things to Angela Bassett, and she got so mad. I've been sleeping in the guest room. How do I fix this mess, Mr. CLO?
Well, see, first of all, Willie, let's get something out the way, man. Your wife ain't doing nothing but joking. She just joking, fooling around. You shouldn't even said that about Angela Bassett. First of all, your name Willie. Probably too old for all this hall pass conversation. And I definitely ain't worth it. I just want to put that out there right now. I ain't worth it, man. Mess around, lose your family over me. Somebody, man, I'm trying to hang on to what I got over here. Don't even worry about me, Willie. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't got nothing to do with one. I done seen some 175 that was woo. I'm talking about right. You understand? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that ain't what I'm saying. You ain't got to worry about me.
But anyway,
Willie, you ain't got to worry about me, homie. Mr. CLO, don't worry about that. But what you can't do is go tit for tat with them about stuff like this, Willie. Now, how can I fix this mess? Is just gotta. You was just joking. You was said that, so I said this, and that's all to it. But please, Willie, get me out of this. Please.
Oh, your sexy ass is in it.
I am that Tommy. Marjorie feels that way about me. But Willie wife ain't got no business going there. You quit stalking my IG page because it ain't that damn exciting. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I got some went to the Middle East videos on there right now, and stuff like that. And when Facebook come on, I got some clips on that and stuff like that. You can go to the Steve store and get some motivational cups and mugs and stuff, and some stuff we selling. Got some old school pictures of me on hoodies and stuff like that. Go to Steve's store. Hey, matter of fact, Willie, that's what you do. Go to the Steve store and find the Steve store and give your wife some hoodies and stuff like that. Try to just try to make good on it.
This all you gonna get is Steve.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on. This one is from Anonymous in Georgia. I'm in my late 30s, and I'm in a small swingers group. We have strict rules of engagement, and when a new person joins our group, we have to keep everything private. A new guy joined last month, and I know for a fact that he has a communicable disease, and he gave it to my cousin. I don't need to keep it private because it's sexually transmitted. How can I tell him he is not welcome in our group? I do not want to get put out. Wow.
Hell, why don't you tell the group?
Tell the group.
Yeah,
Damn right.
That's
I think the group would appreciate that. This ain't time to be private. You gonna mess around, mess the group up.
Mess up our wins. What we do after wins? Don't do that.
No, you gonna mess around and get something on your mouth, and I'm trying to tell you now. Gonna be looking just as crazy sitting up there.
Oh my God!
What is that?
I'm telling you, man, you need to get him out the group. Yeah. You need to tell the group, listen, we have a problem. I know we have a policy, but I'm just letting y'all know because I care about you, and we have this thing that we do. If you let this man in here, he gonna mess it up. He'll pass and stuff out. Don't nobody want nothing.
All right.
We've been doing good on our own. All 8 of us. We've been doing fine. We don't need him in here.
Moving on. Arnold in Louisville says, I've been married for almost 3 years, and my wife has stopped cleaning up. She said she realized that she likes having all of her things handy when she's on the couch, so the end of the table is full of her meds, bottles of water, snacks, magazines, and all kinds of crap. So she doesn't have to get up while she watches TV all day in her robe. She retired 2 years ago. When I come home from work, that's my reality. This is my second marriage and her third. I don't want to live like this. What can I do to fix this? Wow.
I don't really know, man. She got all them snacks, meds, magazines on the coffee table. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know how to do that, man. You know. That gets more and more as time progresses. Or quit coming home.
Quit coming home. That's CLO. Is that?
I hate to leave on that note. We have to go. That's it.
I don't know what to tell you, dog.
I thought I was ignorant. That was an ignorant.
Clean up your mess, lady. All right, coming up next, the nephew. Run that prank back right after this. More ignorance.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with national news. President Trump impeached for a second time, plus in entertainment news, Drake's gym picture is trending. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, the nephew is here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
Sex is too loud.
Your nerves are bad.
Y'all bring it down. The sex is too loud. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Frederick.
You have the wrong number. This is his wife, though. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling you from the front desk here at the Hilton Hotel, and I've called the room a few times, and you guys haven't answered. So we actually went a little further and got the number that's connected with the credit card. And I wouldn't be calling your number like this, but the people are complaining about you guys on the floor that you guys are staying on, and they're saying that the sex is too loud coming from you all's hotel room.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
The people on you all's floor are saying that the sex is too loud coming from you and your husband's room.
Wait, what the is going on here? I am at home, and that mother is out of town. So what are you saying to me?
Can I get you to hold on for a second?
Sure. Some bull.
This is his wife on the phone right now. But she said she's at home. That's what she's telling me. She's telling me she's at home. But she's not upstairs. No. She's not upstairs. Evidently in a different city. What am I supposed to say to her? Okay, hang on. Ma'am?
Yes?
Okay, I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Dominique.
Okay. Dominique, you know what? We won't worry about it. We'll fix it.
What do you mean don't worry about it? You just called me to tell me that basically my husband is having sex with someone at the hotel, and now you're acting like I'm just supposed to act like this didn't happen? Hello?
Yeah.
And I did hear you talking in the background.
You heard who?
I heard you.
Okay, hold on. Can you hold on again, please?
Where are you at? Which is this? Which hotel is this?
Just hold on for a second, man. I didn't hit the mute button. I didn't hit the hold button. No, she heard everything we was talking about. I don't know. What am I supposed to say to her? The guy won't answer the phone, and it's noise coming from the room all day. All right. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, Dominique, Miss Dominique, I want to apologize. We thought we were calling the number.
Apology is not going to do it. I can solve the problem for you. What's your address? Tell me your address.
I'm not at liberty to give that information.
This is some bull, some real bull. Can you put your manager on the phone or something?
My manager's actually in a meeting right now. I don't. Ms. Dominique, I just want to say I truly apologize. I thought I was calling the person that was in the room. I'm really sorry.
What?
I don't know what to say.
There is nothing to say unless you're going to give me your address right now, so I could be on my way over there.
What city are you in?
Don't worry about where I'm at. I can get to you and his ass. You know what? I'm going to call this mother myself, and he better
wait.
call.
Okay, wait a minute.
I can solve your whole situation.
Okay, but
I'm calling his right now.
Okay, but will you wait? Because you're going to mess around. I'm going to lose my job.
I don't give a about your job right now. Bro, you told me that my husband is some other in your hotel. Do you think I care? So what's your address so I could be on my way?
Okay.
Actually, let me just call him.
No. My manager coming now. My manager.
Oh, now your manager is available. How convenient.
Okay, so my manager talk.
I don't want to talk to your manager.
Okay, I thought you wanted to talk to the manager.
I'm pissed off right now. So either you're going to give me your address.
Can I put? This is my manager, Tommy. Can I put Tommy on the phone?
Sure.
Hey, Dominique.
Yes.
This is Tommy.
Okay, Tommy.
What's going on?
Your worker called me to tell me that my husband was having sex in your hotel too loud. And I asked him his address, and he won't give it to me. And I'm on my way down there, and I'm about to call my husband since he won't answer your call. And I did hear him talking to you in the background.
Okay. Well, did you hear who he was talking to?
No, I didn't.
Okay. He was talking to me, but do you know who I am?
No, I don't. And I don't really care.
But do you know Tommy at all?
Do I know Tommy? No.
Do you know Tommy?
No.
Okay. Do you know nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show? Do you know
Are
him?
you kidding? You asshole. How dare you? That's messed up, Tommy. Oh, my. I'm not your friend right now, Tommy. And I don't like you anymore. I just want you to know that.
Oh, come on, Dominique. Come on.
That ain't funny. It's not funny, Tommy. It's really not.
Okay. All right. I don't want to get off the phone and we're on bad terms now. We got to get back. We got to be on good terms when we get off the phone. Okay? Come on, Dominique. Laugh with me, baby, please.
Well, I don't know if you'd be laughing if somebody called you with this. But okay.
I would. You have a sister. Your sister's name is Lydia. Am I right?
Yes.
Lydia is who got me to prank phone call you, baby.
Oh, my. Okay, it's really going down now. I got something for you and her. Don't let me see you in the streets, Tommy.
Okay, let me ask you this, though, before you go. At least give me this. What's the baddest radio show in the land? Come on, let me ask.
You know, Steve Harvey and nephew Tommy. You know what, Tommy? You used to be my favorite. But now, I'm rolling with Steve. You could kiss my ass. Come on.
Oh, come on.
What y'all think? Too loud.
You play too much. That's what we think.
You think you're going to get your behind.
Woman was on her way to you.
Boy, tell me where exactly you are. Don't worry about it. I get him out that room. Don't worry about that part. You just told me my man in the room with somebody else. Okay. All right.
Man. I didn't have the whole button hidden down.
And by the way, I heard everything you said, okay? I heard everything you said.
Yes.
Oh,
she was
man.
upset. Ooh.
Oh, you stupid, Tommy.
You talking about hold on.
Yes. She heard everything I said.
Yeah, did you even put your hand over the phone? You wanted her to hear you. You did.
Of course. I'm stupid in the morning, Monday through Friday. I am stupid in the morning, but in the evening on Friday night, I'm sexy. I'm intelligent. I got some sense. Check me out. Ready to Love, Last Resort, baby. Matter of fact, this is the reunion this Friday night. 9 Eastern, 8 Central. You don't want to miss it. Only on OWN. Ready to Love, Last Resort, the reunion special.
Ooh, I'm here for
you.
it.
All of it, Shirley.
I
We
know,
are here
right?
for all of it. I can't wait, Tommy. Give us a little spoiler. Something.
Oh, man.
Ooh,
Okay.
no.
He can't. All right. Coming up, thank you, nephew. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news and the latest on President Trump's second impeachment. But first, time now for today's entertainment news. Hip-hop artist Drake is raising eyebrows with a new selfie he posted from the gym. Now, in the picture, Drake flexes his biceps as a form-fitting shirt hugs to his rib cage, showing his six-pack through the fabric. But it's the bulge in his sweatpants that really has the picture trending.
Oh, that's what y'all looking at. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. That part.
Okay then, Drake.
Yeah, what y'all want us to say?
Y'all just spoke a certain language, but I never heard y'all speak before. Yeah. What does all that mean?
That part.
Just saying. He was just flexing. We were just noticing. That was
it's Drake. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like your biceps, Drake.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
What's wrong, guys?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm with Tommy on this. What you want us to say?
Well, nothing. I mean,
He
this
don't
picture says
want
it
God.
all.
You know.
I don't think it's anything you can't say.
Everybody got a
say,
package.
Steve?
You know what I mean? I wear some little tight little panty ass looking pants. You know, I can come across pretty impressive my damn self. You know what I'm saying?
Hateration.
Come the hate.
Ain't no hate, you know, but you know what you're doing when you post a picture.
Oh, here go the picture. So do he take a Viagra and then work out? What is wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
Did he take the picture down? Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. Drake is saying, you're welcome. We do know that. In other entertainment news, Bruce Willis was asked to leave an L.A. Rite Aid drugstore after he refused to wear a mask. People inside the store became upset at Bruce because he wasn't covering up, despite having a bandana tied around his neck, which he could have easily pulled up. Bruce was photographed at the store maskless, walked away without buying anything. He has apologized, causing it an error in judgment. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Bruce a cool dude. He know better though.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to die hard behind him.
I've eaten that. I've
Yippee-ki-yay.
That's funny. Better get your ass. You better get your yippee-ki-yay ass out of here with all this stuff. Put that damn yippee-ki-yay mask up on your damn.
You ain't lying.
You know, every time I've been to Nobu's 3 times in New York, and 3 times I've sat in there right next to Bruce Willis.
Wow.
Really cool dude.
So why wasn't he wearing his mask? What was that?
I said I saw him at Nobu's eating. I don't know why the hell he ain't got no mask on. Well, I saw him before coronavirus.
Before the pandemic.
Yeah, ain't nobody in there have a mask on. That's all I was saying.
That's funny, Steve.
Yeah, I was just trying to deflect.
I have left out of my house, jumped in the car, and been like, oh my God, where's my mask? You know, you do forget sometimes. So you have to run back in the house.
I keep mask in the car.
Keep your mask in the car, yeah.
Me too.
I keep mask in the car, so if I leave one, I got a little.
Yeah, because I forgot that time. I do too.
Sanitizer, mask, towel, wipes. You got to have all that.
Yeah. Gloves if you want.
Gloves.
What is you doing in your car?
You know, he was like this before the pandemic, Steve.
I so was.
Mask, wipes.
All right. Come on, Steve. Time now for today's
Hot
headlines.
water.
Let's go to Miss Ann. Come on.
Bathing sponge. What you doing in your damn car, man? Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thanks very much, everyone. This is Ann Tripp with the news. Let's get to it. You know what I'm going to talk about. Donald Trump has made history, but maybe not the kind he wanted to. It all started out like this, with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi stating the case.
The president must be impeached, and I believe the president must be convicted by the Senate, a constitutional remedy that will ensure that the Republic will be safe from this man who was so resolutely determined to tear down the things that we hold dear and that hold us together.
After that, there were several hours of contentious debate like this one between Matt Greaves, called the Florida Trump, and Hakeem Jeffries of Brooklyn.
For months, our cities burned, police stations burned, our businesses were shattered, and they said nothing. Or they cheerled for it, and they fundraised for it, and they allowed it to happen in the greatest country in the world. Now, some have cited the metaphor that the president lit the flame. Well, they lit actual flames, actual fires, and we put them out.
Expired. There will be order in the House.
I yield back. Donald Trump is a living, breathing, impeachable offense. It is what it is. The violent attack on the U.S. Capitol was an act of insurrection incited by Donald Trump. He is a clear and present danger to the health, safety, and well-being of the American people, and that is why this impeachment is necessary.
And that's how it went. Then Pelosi took the final tally and announced the results.
On this vote, the ayes are 232. The nays are 197. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
And with the stroke of that gavel, Donald J. Trump became the first and only U.S. president in history to be impeached twice. 1 week after Trump supporters say that they, or some say worshipers, pushed their way through barricades and smashed windows and briefly laid siege to the Capitol, believing Trump's totally bogus claim that he won the November election and following his rallying cry to stop the steal. After that, the House of Representatives voted to impeach Trump for inciting insurrection. Now, the Senate can now actually try Trump on the inciting charge, even though he's got less than a week left in the White House. But at last word, GOP leader Mitch McConnell said he wouldn't call senators in for a debate and trial until after the inauguration, and Trump, really wouldn't be president. It would be just kind of a function, something to look at, kind of window dressing. However, if he were found guilty, he could never run for public office again. Speaking of that, security been ramped way up. Many as 20,000 National Guard troops at the ready, and this time though they're really ready to take care of several times the number that they took care of last time. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, we didn't win last night in the Powerball drawing, but we still have time to buy tickets for Friday's Mega Millions jackpot, which will probably soar past $750 million, Steve.
Boy,
what would you do
it'll
with
probably
all that
pass
money?
that.
Oh,
yeah.
$750 million?
Yeah. What are you going to buy first? A plane?
Okay, first of all, oh yeah, I'm getting cold. But first thing I'm gonna do, if I get 700 clear, if I get it clear with the taxes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take whatever I got, half of that, whatever that is. If I get 350 million, I'm taking it to somebody that I know that's really good with money, very important man. I'm gonna give it to him and I'm gonna put it over there, and I'm gonna live off that interest. The other half. The other 300 million.
Well, what we doing?
Just you need to follow me on Instagram. You couldn't see.
You scared me with follow. That F was
you gonna put out a Drake photo?
Well, let me tell you something. Drake.
You're showing your abs.
Man, I'm finna have a body. Woo, I can't even tell it to
Just follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, and just know this,
y'all's.
But know this now, y'all's ass is out of work. As far as the Steve Harvey Morning Show goes, I want you to understand that. I'm coming in for 2 days, and I don't know how long they're going to let me stay on the air with them 2 days, because I'm not playing a damn commercial. It's just 2 days of just whatever I feel like saying, and it's a couple people going to catch it on my way out. Oh, it's going to be something to see.
You've been wanting to say.
Oh, I'm going to do a Netflix special on the radio.
Complete with the cussing and everything, Steve?
Girl, what they going to do? Fire me?
Let's all put in and buy some tickets.
Okay.
There's a lot of people doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's put in and buy some tickets and see what happens.
Yeah.
How much a piece? How much a piece?
Well, Steve gonna do
don't
more
ask
than
me.
me.
Don't
Yeah.
ask me.
How much y'all want to put in, and I'll go with you.
500 a piece. That's us. That's our limit.
What?
That's
Call it.
That was too much. I was with you,
Call it.
Thomas. 500.
What? How many damn tickets you getting? 1,
50
2,
or 100,
3, 4,
that's
5,
it.
6, 7. Tommy, it's $1 ticket. You done bought 3,500 tickets.
What's wrong with that?
$500. That's a light bill.
What if you
But we're talking about 750 million. You spent 500
yeah,
to
but
get that?
if you don't win, then you're out of $500. No, thank you.
Well, I'm not buying the ticket thinking I'm going to lose.
I'll be damned.
Y'all must be kidding. I lost $1,000 on
gambling,
a
y'all?
Ohio State game.
Yeah, but you got a lot of money, Steve.
You are rich. We're just
Yeah. All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour. We'll talk about Trump being gone right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The House voted yesterday to impeach Donald Trump for a second time. Now, Tommy, you were kind of prophetic in all of this. Let's play a little bit of your number one song.
Trump is gone. 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 I don't need no other words to this song. But Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Oh, yes, he is. Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Trump is gone.
Yes.
I love that song.
Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Trump is gone. He's gone. Trump is gone. Bye bye. Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Oh, bye bye. Your ass is gone. My nephew made a hell of a song. You didn't know that it would be long, but the song is number one. Oh, get the hell out. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, get the hell on. Sure, hey, you didn't ask me to sing along. This is gone.
I love it.
Jesus. That's the remix, Tommy, the remix.
Do the remix.
Oh, my God. Oh, he'd have been awesome in there, man.
Yeah, congratulations. You have a hit on your
You'd
hands.
have been awesome in there, buddy.
Man, damn, I
he
heard
can
that. I said,
scream.
man, but you let me holler. Just do the holler.
That's what I love, that hollering with Steve. He hollered on them songs.
Do the holler.
He gone,
funny.
Tommy. That's how
Gone, buddy.
Yeah.
Out of here.
6 more days.
6
And
days,
he's out
baby.
For real. For real.
And no, we don't need
And
no
I-
updates about what you're doing. We don't give a
Oh,
damn.
so let
I don't
me
want to
ask
hear
y'all something.
anything else about him. It's all about
did they-
Biden and Harris.
How do they walk you out on that day? How does that happen? What happens?
Well, he's on leave the day
Normally-
before. He's on leave the day
Yeah,
before.
the day before, they've already started to pack it, and Biden has ordered that the White House be thorough. They're spending $500,000 on disinfecting and repainting and cleaning it.
It was
Because,
that
he said,
Remodeling the bathroom.
Well, whole nasty ass family had corona.
Wait a minute, Whole little nasty ass fam.
Whole little nasty baby, all that. They're laying up in all these sheets and stuff, tucking all these drapes and all this. All in these damn bathrooms and stuff. Get all this funky ass mess up out of here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Sick of your ass.
He had it too. You're right. Everybody had it.
Hey, man, Biden said he wasn't moving in there to everything. They figured they got to repaint.
Yeah.
They got to
Oh,
watch
coughing and stuff. They got to repaint, coughing and stuff all on the wall. Opening
thank
and
God
closing
Biden-
drapes and stuff, touching cords. I want
Biden
all the
been
drapery
in-
cords changed.
What about the
Sitting
pictures
in
on the
here,
wall?
new toilet seats, everything.
Oh,
What
definitely.
about the pictures
Yeah,
on
they
the
I'm
wall?
gonna
definitely
put
do in the
plastic
bathroom.
on the I'm gonna plastic on all these pictures, all these dead ass presidents up here. I want plexiglass put on top of all their ass, everything. The hell you looking at? Yes, I'm back. I was vice president, now I'm the head dog. What's happening? Everywhere Melania was, everywhere that little boy was, I want all that washed out. Get some smoke in here. Where the fumes at?
All right, Steve, we got to go. Coming up
I want
next,
no
the
damn
nephew
Lysol.
with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, my best friend is a proud homewrecker. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
God is not through with you, but we are.
Oh.
I'm going to say that one more time. God is not through with you, but we are. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Sister Takara.
Who's this?
This is Brother Brinkley from the church. How you doing?
Hey, how is it? I'm at work. Can I call you back?
Well, this is kind of urgent. I've called your house phone and I didn't get an answer, and I had this other number on file, so I wanted to reach out to you. But what I won't take long, but it really is
all right.
an urgent matter, if you don't mind.
All right, hold on. Let me step away from my cubicle. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Okay. So what's Brother Brinkley? Speak to me.
Okay, we have a bit of a problem here, and we're trying to clean up a lot of things here at the church. You know, I hate to be the one to bring you some bad news. Let me just start by saying this. God might not be through with you, but we are here at the church. It has been brought to our attention, Sister Cara, that you guys are halfway coming to church. You might come once out of a month. You're not tithing as we expected. You know, the church can't really depend on you. It's you. You got, you bring your kids. I think your brother comes to the church, but everybody is coming every now and then. We cannot depend on you all to be the members and have the expectation of where we're trying to take the church.
Wait. Hold on. What, you say your name is Brother Brinkley? You're from
Brother
the church?
Brinkley. Yes.
And you work under the deacon? I'm sorry. I've never heard of you before.
I have been officiated by the pastor as I'm over the finance. And we're going through all of the books and looking at all of the numbers of the members of the church, the directory, and we're noticing what people are paying tithes, what people aren't paying tithes, who's coming to church, who's participating in different ministries and whatnot. And Sister Takara, I have to be honest with you. You're there maybe once every one or some month. We might see you, might not see you, And like I say, God may not be through with you, but we are.
Well, okay, you keep saying that. Listen, why? I don't understand. Like, are y'all monitoring my church going? Like, I can't. I have to go every single week. I mean, I go when I can.
Why are you absent so much at the church? Explain that to me.
I mean, I have 3 kids. I mean, I have 2 jobs. Sometimes I don't. I mean, I still pray. I don't understand how a church can. Are y'all serious?
You got 2 jobs, but we're not getting tithes like you got 2 jobs.
Well,
you're not tithing like you got 2 jobs.
Because I can't afford.
You just said I got 2 jobs. That's what you just said.
And those 2 jobs are in support of my kids. I mean, I can't support the church and my kids at the same time. I can't do both. I mean, I give when I can.
Let me ask you something. What are you making on that other job?
Are you serious? Are you really? I didn't know the church got in this deep with. You really asking me how much I make in my second job that I take to support my kids? Come on now, there's got to be something.
I'm going to say this to you again. God may not be through with you, but we are. If you are not going to pay your tithes, if you're not going to come to work on a consistent basis, then what do you benefit the church?
Is that what the church is about? This can't be.
I'm gonna say this to you. Let me tell you what the church is all about. The church
if you say we're done with you again one more time, I'm serious.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. You talking about is that what the church is about? Let me tell you what the church is. The church is a hospital for crippled souls. You understand that? That's what the church is. That's what the church is. But when we have souls that are coming in to be saved, we are doing our job. And guess what? Those people that are coming in, you know what they're doing? They're tithing. That's what they're doing. They're tithing. You, Sister Takara, I'm sure your soul is crippled. You're not coming, and you're not tithing. You may give us a little something when you show up, if you show up. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, hold up. Just let me get one thing straight. This is what you called me for in the middle of my work day to tell me that you're kicking me out the church because I don't give enough money to the church while I'm at my job that I can barely afford to pay my bills with. Matter of fact, I don't even know who you are. I've never met you in my life. And I don't, you know what? This church, this church. I hate to say it, but if that's what the church is about, you had the nerve to call me. I'm in the lobby of my fucking job.
Okay, now, let me say something now. You being very unchristian-like now.
Are you kidding me?
Sister Cara, you're going to watch your tone and your language, yeah?
This is not Christian-like.
Well, now, do you know Brother Dwayne? Isn't that your brother?
Okay, and?
Now, Brother Dwayne is who told me to call you.
Really?
Yeah.
My brother. So what is this about? Huh? Brother, whatever? I don't know. What is your name?
My name is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your brother Dwayne got me to prank phone call you.
Nephew Tommy? No. I'm a kid. Dwayne. Oh my God, he about to get me fired from this job. I'm in the lobby screaming, people looking at me. Oh my gosh.
You all right?
Serious, Nephew Tommy.
Yeah, this Nephew Tommy. What's up?
Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. My heart is racing.
Tell me, Mr. Carr, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey.
Really?
What?
Boy,
How y'all feel about it?
Come on.
Y'all don't.
Church.
Wait a minute. What is all this slumber look? What is all this I'm getting from y'all? What is this here?
Too much. It's just
that was greatness. And when we come back out the prank, that's how y'all looking at me?
Hey, man, let me ask you a question, Tommy.
In
So you
disbelief.
really want us to celebrate in her misery so you can continue to be called the king of pranks?
Thank you, Steve.
Yes.
And she said blank
Who
the
are
church.
you? Who does that?
You don't see where you be taking people sometimes?
No, he doesn't, Steve.
Yeah, I know exactly where
Now,
I'm
the other
taking
day,
you.
the lady wasn't having you at all. It wasn't no making up. She threw with you. You know, you told her husband was down at the hotel with another woman.
Who's
And
that?
they
Heather?
having loud sex.
Yes.
You almost got in trouble. Then you called that man. And that man told you, he said, hey, man, your uncle done told you. You're going to get your ass whipped. He told you that. He ain't mixed no word. He said, man, your uncle done told you, man.
Yeah. What about the guy that he wanted to show his butt because, remember that guy?
Oh, man, that dude right there.
I'm not coming down
For the
on my day
copy
off.
machine. At
Yeah,
the,
because he put, yeah.
And
you
then
been
y'all
on the
didn't like
road
the
this
man.
week.
Y'all didn't like the man I told was gonna have to go back to prison. Y'all didn't like that either.
Oh,
no.
Oh, Tommy, that was heartbreaking.
Told you he wasn't
What do y'all like then? What do you want?
Hey, dog, that man was locked up 23 years.
You told him he had to go back to turn himself in.
And finish his 17 and pay his debt to society. Yes,
Say,
Oh,
we're going nowhere.
Yeah,
'Cause
somebody
I ain't
keep
going
your
back.
ass.
I can't.
Why don't you prank Donald Trump?
If y'all get me the number, I promise you I'll do it.
Well, he'll be a
All right,
private
nephew.
citizen.
Thank you so much. Coming up, Strawberry Letter. My best friend is a proud homewrecker. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, my best friend is a proud homewrecker. Dear Steve and Shirley, my very best friend is a garden tool and a proud homewrecker. She intentionally ruined a marriage because she got jealous when her son's father moved on and fell in love with another woman. I'm disgusted because she is so proud that she's meddling in their marriage. This man had been married for over 14 years, and in that 14 years, she has had sex with him on numerous occasions, and she even moved to Dallas from Atlanta to be with him in 2017. She thought all along that he was going to leave his wife for her. She has gotten pregnant twice and lost babies to miscarriages. The guy knows what he's doing is wrong, and he tells my home-wrecking friend that he can't leave his wife because of their children, but he's neglecting his own son he has with my friend. They meet up for sexcapades, and his son is rarely around when he comes over. I was in Dallas visiting my friend for her birthday, and I ran into her guy and his wife at a restaurant. He seemed to be very much in love with his wife. He was surprised to see me, but introduced me to his wife and sent a drink to me. I am mad at my friend for being so low down, and I'm also disgusted at him for his part in all of this. My husband says I'm too concerned and I should let it go. But as a wife and mother, I don't like to see an innocent woman being portrayed like this, because my friend is not only having sex with this man, she has other men that she is involved with, and she's admitted to having unprotected sex with a few of them. I feel like the wife should know what's going on, and I want to tell her anonymously. What do you think about all of this? First of all, you got to listen to your husband. You got to stay out of this. This is their mess. You got to stay out of it. You're way too into their business. His wife obviously doesn't know about their affair or that there's a son involved. And it is just not your job to tell her that. Yes, your friend is wrong. Yes, her married baby daddy is a cheating, deadbeat dad. But these are grown people who know full well what they're doing. The question is, I can't figure out why you're still friends with her. I mean, you said in the letter, major character flaws going on here. She's morally bankrupt, doing it with him, a lot of other guys, no protection, trying to ruin this marriage, proud of it. You, on the other hand, seem to have a conscience, and you don't approve of any of this. And you and this woman have nothing in common, but yet she's your best friend. I mean, she clearly doesn't listen to you or follow your example. I just think the real loser here, honestly, is the son, because the son doesn't have the benefit of having a father. His mom is so selfish that she'd rather have this married man, who is the baby's father, in her bed instead of, moving on with her life and making her son a priority. I just think she's too busy sleeping around. And what about child support? What about taking care of your baby? That's what she should be focused on. Steve?
There's so much wrong with this doggone letter. I don't even know where to start. This letter there's no good in this letter. Mm-mm. And even for the sister that's really concerned, and I appreciate your heart, you got a good heart, but I agree with Shirley 100%. This ain't your business. And I don't know why it done troubled you so much where you done wrote a doggone letter about it. Your girlfriend, the garden tool, is jealous because her son's father moved on and fell in love with another woman. But now she's proud that she's meddling. Oh, I see what's happening. So, okay. Wow, so let me get this right. The guy that is the father of her son has moved on
married someone else
and remarried. Mm-hmm. And this is the man she messing with.
Right. Who's the father
she's
of her
messing
son?
With this dude.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got it now. This man has been married for 14 years. And in that 14 years, she's had sex with him on numerous occasions and moved to Dallas from Atlanta to be with him. So the dude that left her fell in love with another woman that they have a son by together. Mm-hmm. She done went to Dallas to sleep with him.
Right.
Thinking he was going to leave his wife for her. She's gotten pregnant twice and lost the babies to miscarriages. Wow. Then
The guy knows that what he's doing is wrong, and he's telling your friend he can't leave his wife because of their children. But at the same time, he's neglecting his own son that he got with the girl, the garden tool.
A mess.
Now, they meet up, have sex. His son is very rarely around when he come over. Now, you was in Dallas visiting your friend for her birthday, ran into the guy and his wife. He seemed very much in love with the wife. He was surprised to see me, introduced you to the wife, and sent you a drink. The drink was to keep you down.
Exactly.
You know, that drink was, hey, we cool?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he sent the drink for. You know, I'm cool, you cool? Now, if you'd have sent the drink back, he'd have got up and left the restaurant immediately with an emergency. See, that was the litmus test he sent over to you. That wasn't a drink. That was a test. You failed the test. I'll tell you the rest of it when we come back.
Yeah, part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, my best friend is a proud homewrecker. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. Subject, my best friend is a proud homewrecker.
Well, you described your friend in the letter as a garden tool. And we all know what that means. She had a relationship with a man. He moved on, fell in love with another woman. They had a baby. The garden tool and the man had a baby together. He fell in love with another woman, moved on, got married. They've been married for 14 years. This woman, who is your friend, has been messing with this same guy that she had the baby with, who is now married, been messing with him for 14 years. She done had sex with him on a bunch of occasions. She done moved to Dallas from Atlanta to be with him. She thought all along he was going to leave his wife and come back to her. She done got pregnant twice and lost the babies to miscarriages. The guy know what he doing is wrong, and he tell your home wrecking friend he can't leave his wife because of their children, but he's neglecting his own son he got with your friend. All right, so now, then you done messed around and went to Dallas and ran up into him and his wife at a restaurant. He asked you, introduced you to his wife and sent a drink over to the table. That's just to make sure you was cool and you was going to stay at the table. Hard to walk away from a drink these days. They tell you don't leave your drink because people be slipping stuff in your drink. So she done sat at the table the whole time. All right, now here's the part. You are so disgusted at him for his part in all of this. You're disgusted with the guy that was with your garden tool friend that had a baby with her, that then moved on, got remarried, got a baby by his new wife, but is back sleeping with his ex, who is the garden tool, had 2 miscarriages, met you at a restaurant, sent a drink over to you. Now you can't stand him. Now you mad at him for being low down, and you disgusted at him for his part in all this. Now your husband had told you that you too concerned and I should let it go. But now here you go with this illogic that even Shirley knows ain't no good. But as a wife and a mother, I don't like to see an innocent woman being betrayed like this because my friend is not only having sex with this man, she has other men that she's involved. Okay, see right there. See, what do that have to do with anything?
She's all the way
if you're really mad at the guy for having an affair on his wife and kids with your garden tool friend, if your friend wasn't a garden tool, he couldn't have sex with her. But you mad at him. You ain't mad at her no more. But she's still your friend, like Shirley said. You know, I was reading somewhere. Somebody said one time, they said, describe your 5 closest associates and friends. Describe them. If you describe your 5 closest friends, when you get through, they say you have just described yourself.
Yourself, right.
Because when you go up, you pick people to be your friends who you're similar with, you have stuff in common with. Friends ain't like family. You just get your family. You actually get to pick your friends. So now you've picked this woman with these crazy ways, and now you really just tripping. Now you mad at her because she having sex with this man and other men she's involved with, and she has unprotected sex with a few of them. Well, then we don't know who Baby D's is. You know, these miscarriages and the ones, we don't know whose Baby D's is. That's the other problem we got. And I feel like you feel like the wife should know what's going on, and I want to tell her anonymously. What do you think about all this? Shirley told you exactly right. You need to stay out of this. First of all, can I say something here? You don't know. I said all you got to do is stay out the way, because I want her to know what's going on. She will. And she might already have her suspicions. Don't you think for 1 minute when he introduced this woman to you at the restaurant, and then he sent a drink over to you, you don't think he done had to answer this question a bunch of times on the way home? Mm-hmm. Who is she, where you know her from, what you sending her a drink for?
Yep.
It's not your job to come flying in to the rescue.
It really isn't.
It's not your job. All this stuff happened for a reason, and stuff that has to come out, everything don't come out. Some things go to graves because it had a reason and a purpose for it. But it's not your job to bring it to light. She grown. She grown.
Why is she still your friend, though? That's what I'm
right. And if you think this woman, this man is having that much unprotected sex with your friend, she got 2 miscarriages, I can assure you this woman suspects something.
She's just telling all her business.
Yeah, this whole lot, I ain't got no advice for you.
She moved from Atlanta to Dallas. I mean, everything is out there. Yeah. Stay out. Listen to your husband. Stay out. Let it
Pretty
go.
much everybody listening to this show know who this is.
Yes.
She narrowed it down.
Yeah.
Girl, ain't Tanya got a son, and didn't she move over there?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Right. Tanya's just a made-up name.
Did you hear this letter this about Tanya?
All right, post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast, too, on demand. Coming up at 46 after the hour, we're going to talk to our girl Sheryl Underwood right after this from The Talk.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, she's here. Introduce our girl from The Talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, make no mistake about it, she's in the building. Clap it together for Sheryl Underwood.
Thank you, Steve Harvey, and everybody on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Listen to me. 2 times. They impeached him 2 times. How many times can we impeach him, Colin Farrell, in the next 6 days? We could just bring him back and keep impeaching him over and over and over again. But see, that's not where it's going to go. Don't you like that? That's a good idea, isn't it? Just have him voting all the time. Now, here's the problem. Now, Steve Harvey, you know I'm a registered Republican, Shirley Strawberries, but I'm a never Trumper, never, ever, ever. It was like 10 of us that was like, so what we going to do? No, what y'all going to do, y'all going to get up and say how you feel. And I'm proud of those 10 Republicans that stood up and they put country before party. But see, this ain't over. It's got to go over to no-neck Mitch McConnell, right? He got to act like he got some sense because he's no longer going to be the Senate majority leader. He's going to be the minority leader because Reverend Warnock, that's right. Hallelujah. Everybody over at Ebenezer Baptist Church, that's right. Praise the Lord. He is the first black senator. Go ahead, girl, Stacey Abrams. Whip that ass. There you, girl. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, Colin Farrell.
No, Sheryl.
Yeah. You got caught up, Sheryl.
She did the doggone thing. Then the little boy that looked like a Kennedy, he done won Ossoff. He was under the tutelage of my fraternity brother, Phi Beta Sigma John Lewis. Happy Founders Day to everybody. Founders Month. Okay, but this is what they got to do. They got to take it over to the Senate. And what I want them to do, I want Schumer and them to hold it just until they get the new Senate in place. Don't mess around with this current Senate, because they ain't going to do the right thing. It's a trap. It's shenanigans. It's tomfoolery over there. How do white people say it's horseplay? They're not going to do the right thing. You got to wait until the other Senate get in. So it's a 50-50 split. And the vice president, which is who? Kamala Harris. That's right. Break the tie. Then they need a 2/3 vote to impeach him, to find him guilty so he won't be president, right? And I don't care if it's after the fact. Don't tell me nothing about that. What I care about is the next vote where it take a simple majority for you to say your ass can't never run for nothing on the federal level no more. That's the vote we trying to get to, and that can happen in the next month. I'm sorry, Carla Farrell. Did I say a cuss word 2 times? I apologize, but I'm just so excited.
Cheryl.
You got a question? Okay, you gonna ask me next? Later? What?
Yeah,
next break?
on the
What's
next break.
Ask me a question. Okay, ask me.
We out of time. I
Yeah,
want to
ask
ask
me,
you when we come back.
Okay, I'm gonna come back with you. I'm sorry, Carla Farrells.
No,
It's
what
all
I'm
good.
All right, I'll just ask you when we come back.
You gonna ask me on the other side? Cause I can't say words in front of Carla. She saved, she sanctified. You know, not as Holy Ghost as Shirley, but she almost there. She almost there.
Cheryl, you crazy.
All right, Cheryl, hang on, okay? Hang tight. We're gonna
Okay,
bring
I'ma
you
hang
back.
on.
Yeah, we're gonna bring you back at the top of the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Our girl is
All right,
still here. Part
we're
2.
back. Cheryl, here's a question I want to ask you. Are you saying that even after Biden becomes in and the Senate switches, if they take the impeachment vote to the Senate, it requires 2/3 of the Senate for it to pass, right?
Right.
But if it don't pass and it's an even vote and the tiebreaker goes to Kamala, they can vote what in instead of the impeachment?
They can have a second vote that he's never able to run for office ever again, and all that takes is a simple majority. But here's the issue with this: the House could wait to give the impeachment to the Senate. That's why I'm hoping they hold on, because like Jeffrey Osborne, they got to hold it on, like LTD, Love Together.
Hold it on.
That's you better say it.
Very
That's
hard
right.
to do when love's gone.
Hey, and that's no lie. Steve Harvey right there. That's right. You got to have a strategy, because this is about money and power. And this is what I don't like. Everybody that got up, Tommy and Junior and them, they got up and talking about what they've been trying to get Trump, Jim Jordan, all them people. Y'all butts was the same one running when them same people was all the way wilding out all through the Capitol. So those were supposed to be the people that you could control. What Trump and them found out, them Trumplicans found out, you can't control those people. White supremacy is all throughout all law enforcement, FBI. Now, I'm not saying the FBI and the law enforcement are bigots. What I'm saying is they've infiltrated levels of the government. But what I'm talking about, I want to applaud those patriots that were Capitol Police, FBI, U.S. Marshal, everybody, National Guard that said we're going to fight for the Capitol. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave, and those brave people stood there, especially that brother Tommy that was holding them back, didn't pull his gun. His name Eugene?
Running up them steps.
His name
Eugene.
Listen to me. I know Eugene was like, damn, why I didn't call in sick today. This is but he held him back, and he never pulled his gun. And then he guided him away from the Senate chamber. Here's the problem. If you don't do something to Trump right now, anybody can do anything. This is insurrection. This is sedition. This is treasonous. You've got to make an example, him and all of his family. You can't pardon yourself, and you might pardon your children, but the state gonna be right behind you. And matter of fact, make D.C. a state right now so they can come after you too. This is bigger than just some words that Trump is now saying to save his butt. They done kicked him out of all the social media, which they should have did long time ago. The big lie got everybody caught. But you got to understand what this is about. This is about white supremacy. And let me tell you something. Ain't no black leader ever told us to ride on the Capitol like that. That's because these white supremacists outraged because President Obama became the president. That black people now have power. What cities are they going after, Shirley Strawberry? All black cities. But we ain't going to let you mess up Dr. King weekend. This is Dr. King weekend. We going to be peaceful because our power is in our peacefulness. That's no lie, Steve Harvey. Hold on. Hey. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hold it on.
We should play that.
Become the Black Power song.
That's the Black Power song.
Yeah.
And Brothers Johnson, get the funk out my face.
Never rest a bit.
Ooh, you scared me, Shirley.
Hey.
I know.
That's Brothers Johnson. Get the funk.
We know.
Yep.
It is.
Oh, what y'all thought I said? I can't say that in front of Carla Farrell's.
No, you cannot.
Hey, Junior. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I still love this country. Do the right thing. Impeach him. Vote him out. And never let him be president or anything again.
Get the funk out of my face. Get the funk out of my face. Get the funk out of my face. Hey,
you ever heard that, Junior?
Cheryl, 6 more days. Cheryl, 6 more days.
Oh, 6 more. We can impeach him every day. Every day. Every day.
All right, we want to thank you, Cheryl.
Fight the power.
Coming up next. Coming up next, more trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Junior's here with breaking sports news. Junior, what you got?
Oh, it's with great pleasure that I announce that James Harden has been traded to the Brooklyn Nets.
Great pleasure.
Great pleasure, dog. We don't need nobody who want to be in Houston. I speak for my city. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, man. We good.
I don't think his problem was with Houston. I think his problem was with the owner.
Yeah, but he could have left a little more classier though. It wasn't good. It was ugly.
Not wanting to go to practice, going out, just breaking COVID protocol.
Yeah, I understand what you said.
So go on, man. We ain't got time.
Well, he going up there with Kyrie. Kyrie ain't played in 5 games. What's wrong with him? Kyrie yeah, he just don't know how to stay professional.
No, man. But so they got James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving up in Brooklyn. We do get Victor Oladipo though. Victor Oladipo is coming to Houston.
Hey dog, he's a bad boy.
We got somebody, dog. We got a dog now.
Hey dog, him with John Wall.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there's some bad boys now.
And DeMarcus Cousins. I think we got a new center now, man.
Boogie.
So we good. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
anybody named Boogie got to be able to ball. If your name Boogie, you got to play a ball. Can't handle name Boogie and can't play. So, man, we good. We appreciate all you did, James Hart, but bye, man. We good. Whole city nice.
It shouldn't have ended like that.
Hey, well,
okay.
We'll get it, Tom.
Y'all keep on. Y'all ain't gonna have Deshaun Watson either. I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Come on.
I hope we don't mess
say
that up.
All right,
y'all
coming
gonna
up,
mess around, be Cleveland.
more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The House voted yesterday to impeach Donald Trump for a second time. Now, Tommy, you were kind of prophetic in all of this. Let's play a little bit of your number one song.
Hey, Billy. Trump is gone. 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 I don't need no other words to this song. But Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Oh, yes, he is. Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Trump is gone.
Yes.
I love that song.
Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Trump is gone. He's gone. Trump is gone. Bye bye. Trump is gone. Trump is gone. Oh, bye bye. Your ass is gone. My nephew made a hell of a song. You didn't know that it would be long, but the song is number one. Oh, get the hell out. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, get the hell on. So, hey, you didn't ask me to sing along. This is gone.
I love it.
Jesus. That's the remix, Tommy, the remix.
Do the remix.
Oh, my God. Oh, he'd have been awesome in there, man.
Yeah, congratulations. You have a hit on your hands.
You'd have been awesome in there, buddy.
Man, damn. I
he
heard
can
that. I said,
scream.
man, but you let me holler. Just do the holler.
That's what I love, that hollering with Steve. Be hollering on them songs.
Do the hollering.
How do they walk you out on that day? How does that happen? What happens?
Well, he's on leave the day before.
Normally,
He's on leave the day
yeah,
before.
the day before. You know, they've already started to pack it, and Biden has ordered that the White House be thoroughly spending $500,000 on disinfecting and repainting and cleaning it.
He was
Because, you know, he
remodeling
said,
the bathroom.
Well, you know, whole nasty ass family had corona.
Wait a minute,
Coming up, it's our last break of the day, and Steve will have some closing remarks at 49 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, this is our last break of the day. Wow, second impeachment for the president.
Second impeachment and all. Here's my closing remarks, though. It has nothing to do with the impeachment.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the crazy events that's been happening in this country over the course of a week.
Mm-hmm.
I have a personal appeal and a personal positive message for everybody listening today. You know, in spite of all that's been going on, you know, we haven't talked about the blessing that has occurred in that God allowed us to live to see 2021. We've been so busy talking about the events of 2021 that we missed the biggest event of them all. We survived 2020 and we're still here.
Yes.
And 2021 has so much promise. It just depends on how you look at it. I strongly suggest that all of you approach 2021 with an air of expectation. Expect things to happen in 2021. You know, y'all, listen to me. The law of attraction is still very, very real. It doesn't matter if you adhere to it, believe in it, heard of it, understand it, expect it, accept it. It doesn't matter. It is the real law. And if you approach 2021, that it's going to be a greater year for you than 2020, without dragging any negativity from 2020 with you into 2021. If 2020 for you was a bad year, hello, did you not survive it? And have we not talked about this over and over and over? No matter how bad it's been for you, no matter how tough the challenge or the struggle or the hardship you've ever faced, have you not survived every single one of them thus far? So with that in mind, everybody, I'm asking you to approach 2021 with the air of expectation. I expect good things to happen to me. I look forward to the blessings that God has for me. I'm already understanding and accepting of the fact that success is hard. It really is. If you're trying to be the two things that most people I know are trying to accomplish, which is to be happy and to be successful, I'm telling you, to accomplish those things, it's hard. It's not easy to be happy, because the moment you make the proclamation or the announcement that I'm going to be happy, the devil hears that. And he got some imps that's busy 24/7. They show up on social media. They show up on your job. They show up in your family. They show up at your church. They show up at the reunion. They show up everywhere. And they try to say things to throw you off course. Listen to me. Don't allow it. Stay the course. This is 2021. You got another shot. When you came into 2021, as far as you know, you were given a fresh 365 days. As far as you know. Look, none of us know when our day to be called home is due. But so as far as you know, hey, y'all, you got a fresh 365. Now, the question is, what you going to do with your fresh start? Because you got to start. It's a new year. Whatever happened in 2020, please let it stay there. If you think 2020 was the worst year of your life, let me give you the good news. You survived it. You got a new 365.
Now, how you going to approach it, how you going to look at it, how you going to deal with it. I strongly suggest again that you live your life in the life of expectation. I expect good things to happen to me. Let me tell you what happens when you live your life in expectation of positive things. You then attract positive things to you. Listen, y'all, the law of attraction is not a magic trick. The law of attraction comes from the Bible. It's a simple scripture that says, a man is as he thinketh. So let me break that down to you grammatically and correctly. A man is as he thinketh. Guess what that means? You is how you think. That's just it. However you think, that's how you are. That's it. It's not a magic trick. Stop thinking it's something else. Use your mental prowess that God gave you, the greatest remote control he ever created. Do you know that the remote control was created off the mind of man? That's how they came up with the concept of the remote control. If you walk in your house on TV and you press the on button on your remote and you look at your TV, guess what? You expect your TV to come on. Guess what? It comes on. If HBO is channel 850 and you know that and you press 850 and you press select, guess what you expect to see on your TV? HBO. And guess what comes on your TV? HBO. You know where they got that concept from? From the human brain, from the mindset of the mind. It is the law of attraction. What you expect to see eventually is what will be. Change your expectation in 2021, man. See something different for yourself. See yourself succeeding. See yourself winning. See yourself overcoming. See yourself surviving. See yourself thriving. And guess what you'll do? That's what you will begin to attract to you. See yourself in a better financial position. And guess what you'll be in? A better financial position. People, we are where we think ourselves to be. We are the sum total of our thoughts. The moment we correct our thinking, the moment we adjust our attitude, we change everything. Everything, man. 2021 is a new 365 days. Live your life in expectation, everybody. God got some great stuff for you, but you got to be willing to receive it. He can't put positive stuff in a negative basket. Fix your basket up. Get ready to receive. My closing remarks right now.
Yeah.
I'm back to that, man.
I like it, boy.
I'm back to that.
I expect to see my new president on the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I better.
See y'all tomorrow.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.